Hi, welcome to Stampin' All Day with Bev. It's Sunday. It's Sunday Night Live. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to start in just a minute. Let's see who's going to be on. We have 2 minutes before we get started. You might want your new mini catalog with you. This one here. We are going to start working from page 8. We are going to talk about the Country Floral Lane Suite. Welcome everybody. Hi Patty. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I see numbers starting to pop on. I'm glad you're here. Nice to see everybody's name. Hi Mary. Hello. Hi Jean. I missed, let's see, who did I miss? Now it's not gonna, uh-oh. I shouldn't have messed with it. Hold on. Let me turn you back the right way. Okay, here we are. I tried to scroll and I don't know what I hit. But there we go, we're back. You must be all dizzy and crazy with that. More people popping on. I'm not going to touch the screen. I'm scared to now. I don't see any comments, so I'm going to be daring. I don't see any comments now, so maybe you guys can say something and I'll see if they come back. I don't know. I'll have to see them later. I don't see not one comment, and I saw a bunch a minute ago. All right, it's 7 o'clock, so we're going to get started. On page 8 of your current mini catalog that is now live that you can look at with me, there is a suite called Country Floral Lane. It's absolutely darling. I had a request for Valentine's, so today that's what I'm going to work on, but I have been playing with this suite off and on, and there's just so many cute things you can make with this, you guys. It's just dainty, it's sweet, it's soft, it's feminine. It's just perfect for so many occasions. So let me turn you down and I'm going to get started. If you would sprinkle, I would love that. Swipe to reveal the comments. Swipe. I'm gonna, oh, there we are. Now I can see you guys. Kind of. I've got something in the way, but I see Jocelyn. Hi, Jocelyn. So if you would sprinkle, please. That is how I grow, and I completely, totally appreciate you telling your friends about me. Maybe they don't know about stamping yet. Maybe they do, and they would like to watch and join us each Sunday night and Tuesday afternoon. That would be wonderful. Pinky says hello. All right, we have a winner for the card that I made on Tuesday, and I'm going to announce that. Now my comments are here, but they're not scrolling, you guys, so I don't know what to do. I'm scared to touch it because last time I flipped us out. Deborah Rogers, you are the winner. I believe I have your address, but if I don't, I'll reach out to you. Congratulations. I hope you love this card. I'm going to be sending it your way. All right. Here is my host code for January. Thank you to all of you who have already ordered from me during celebration. Just a real quick recap. If your order before shipping, handling, and tax is $50, then you get to pick an item from the celebration brochure. This is the celebration brochure. We have some new people, so thank you with your patience for those that know all about this. January 5th it started, and it runs till February 23rd. So every time you place an order in increments of 50 before shipping, handling, and tax, you can pick items from this catalog absolutely free. There's $50 purchase free items, and there's $100. This is a $100 one. Okay, so just look through there and see what you like. And during this 2-month period, you get free stuff along with your order. Now, if your order is $150 or more, do not use my host code because you are the host and you will earn the free merchandise. Okay? You can shop with me at beverleestamps.stampinup.net, and you can also watch my replays on my YouTube channel right there. This is my email address. If you need to get a hold of me, you can email me there anytime. I call this card that I'm making today one of my signature cards. If you've been with me any amount of time, you know my signature cards are basic white or vanilla. I think that Valentine's is such a sweet time to use red and white and sometimes black. But this suite on page 8 works with Sweet Sorbet. So Sweet Sorbet is a delightful reddish color, and it just goes well with real red. And I'm going to mention everything that's in the suite. So you get the bundle. The bundle is the stamp set and the punch, coordinating punch. You get the real red and burlap ribbon if you get the whole suite, but of course everything can be purchased individually as well. You get the pastel adhesive sequence and the Country Gingham Designer Series paper. That is 6x6. I had to go back and get mine. I'd put it up in my cubbies already. So this is that paper, and I've been using the heck out of that already. You can tell here. Today I'm not using that. Today I'm going to use the Country Floral Lane 12x12, which is also in the suite. So this is the layout here, showing you all the beautiful things you can do with this suite. You guys have been loving, oh, this is really bothering me that I can't see your comments. You guys are loving easy lately. I know I've been getting a lot of compliments on how easy these cards are. So I went with that again for this, but I want to point out what I'm using for adhesive. I am using mini glue dots and dimensionals, as well as my Tombow green glue, as we call it, and the foam adhesive strips again. This is a photopolymer stamp set. See right up there it says photopolymer. So when I stamp, I should use my piercing mat. So I have my piercing mat. I am using Sweet Sorbet for this card. I've added some of the gold thread on this card. And I used the Quatrefoil folder just because this folder is beautiful, dainty, and so precious. So I thought it just went well with this set, automatic. The Designer Series paper. This is the piece I'm going to use tonight, but there's many different patterns, and of course they're double-sided. They're just darling, darling, and more darling, every single piece. I'm also using window sheets. And here is the window sheet code right there, if you need that. Okay. So let me show you the card. Here it is. See what I mean about my signature? I love white on white. This is simple, yet extremely elegant. Look at the shine. I'm catching the glare. there so you can see the window sheet, how that makes that shine, and the dimension in this card. All right, let's get started. You just need a basic 8.5 by 5.5 piece of cardstock, which is 8.5 by 11 cut in half, and we're going to fold that corner to corner, and then take our basic tool, our bone folder, and burnish. Then I'm going to grab both ends and wing it back so I have a beautiful seam right down the middle of my card base now. Okay, that's done. You're going to need a scrap of white. I thought hearts. There's never too many hearts. I could also use the heart punch with this card. So I'm using that, and I punched it out in advance on a scrap. Then I have my window sheet. Hard to see, you see with the glare there. And then a 4 by 5.25 layer piece of cardstock. This piece is going to get punched out with the Country Bouquet Builder Punch. Now, I call this a builder punch because it's got multiple images on it, and some people have find things can be difficult with builder punches, so I wanted to show you a real easy way to use this one. I'm simply putting my layer piece of cardstock into the punch, and I'm eyeballing that both sides are even. Then I'm just going to punch, and I'm going to get all 4 of these little images to pop right out of my paper, just like that. I'm going to save these because I do like to back my DSP at times with these images, so I'm just going to throw them in a little cup here and keep them. All right, now to add some more beauty to this, I'm going to take the folder, and I have my labels on here. This is the name of the folder, and this is the platforms you need to use when using this folder, and that's the code. But underneath there, you'll see Stampin' Up! Right there, but you'll see a black line that goes all the way across. I like to put the bottom of my cardstock on that black line so I know everything is straight. I'll run over to my machine, cut and emboss machine. And set my folder into the machine with the closed end going in first. And run it through. Okay. Look how pretty this is now. Okay, so I mentioned window sheets. To put a window sheet right behind that whole image there just elevates your card to another level. So I'm just going to turn it over and look and see how much I need, and then just cut this with my snips, or you could use your paper trimmer. And I'm going to glue that down and put this back in my pack. This is a good sized piece left. Put back in my pack so I can use on another project another time. But right now I want to glue this down, and I want it to set up so when I get ready to put my card together, this will not slip and slide on me anywhere. So I just outlined the image with my glue, and I will set that down to dry. I apologize again if you're commenting or asking questions. I can't see them right now, but I promise you that I will look back later And if you asked a question or anything, I will answer you in writing then. So there we go. There, it's ready to go. Now we have our card base, and we want this image underneath, popping through the window, right? So instead of using the punch to punch these images out, which they do, let me see. I can cut, see, oops, that's the wrong punch. See how the punch matches exactly those images? I can cut this off and I could punch these out if I wanted. Or for this card, I'm just going to take my snips and I'm going to cut a whole square out, just like this. So I can make a bunch of these cards if I wanted to. And I'm going to place this down right underneath my card, my layer piece. But I have to line it up perfectly, right? So let's lay this, the easiest way to do that is to turn this over, lay this on top of the window sheet, and then get it in there perfectly. You know what I did? I embossed. Why isn't that lining up? I embossed the wrong side of the paper. Let me do another one real quick. My goodness sakes. 4. By 5 1/4. So I didn't think of that. I didn't think about the right side of the paper. Let's see. So this is what we're going to do. Where's my punch? This is what we're going to do so we do not make that mistake again, ever. Okay, we're going to line it up. Something I'm learning on the fly. Punch. Okay. And then we're going to put this on there at that point so you know that you want to emboss the front. I turned it over and embossed the back so then they didn't line up, right? Okay, so this is the part that has to get embossed. Let me grab my folder again, put it back into put the paper back in there, line it up on the black line, and run through. So flipping your card over will cause the image to be backwards. Lesson learned. I guess when I made my first card, I just lucked out and did it right the first time. There we go. See how cute that is? It's just so, so sweet. So now I need my the window sheet that I put away. And I have to put that behind there like I just did the other one. This is a little bigger, but that's okay. I'm kind of glad I did that because that means that you may have done that and been very frustrated, and I don't want you to be frustrated. I want you to know the ins and outs so the mistakes don't happen to you with your product. Okay, so that needs to dry just a second. So I'm going to lay this on there again, and I'm going to line it up. Okay, now I have it lined up where I want it. So I'm going to come to my card, and what I'm doing now is I'm lining up the layer, the whole layer piece on the card to see if it's straight. And once it is, I'm going to just turn this back over, put the glue only on the back of the DSP, and I'm kind of going in the middle, leaving the edges without glue so I have something to hold on to and not get my fingers all full of glue. Okay, make sure it's matched up again with the window. And then set it down. The only thing that has glue on it, remember, at this point is the Designer Series paper. So there we go. Now we know this is in the perfect spot. See, it looks crooked here by itself, but when you put the layer piece on top, it's going to be perfect. Now we want this popped up. That is what makes the card so darling. And these foam adhesive sheets make the whole card pop up. So I just peel one off. And I line the whole card with these strips. I don't have to worry about having the ends meet up. I can leave little voids because this is not a shaker card. So I don't have anything that will need to be controlled and stay within the inside of the card. So we're just lifting on this card here. Now, if you did want to make your shaker card, you could, but you just have to make sure that all of these touch and nothing will leak out. And I always save these little pieces. I always need them later, so I just put them right back on my pack. And I have them for another image that I may need at another time. Okay, so now we just have to peel the paper back. That's the revealing. When you peel the paper off, it reveals the double-sided sticky strip. We're going to come over to our card and we're going to go back and set that down, and we have it lifted, and you have a little sweet window in there that is so adorable. Okay, now I'm going to go to a strip of cardstock, just a scrap, and I'm going to say, just wanted to say, this stamp is in the stamp set, and my sweet sorbet ink. And I'm going to tap very lightly and stamp that down. And then I'm going to use another stamp in the set. It says, I love you. Look how cute they are. Just love that font. And then I'm going to fussy cut these out because I want them small and dainty just like the rest of the card. So fussy cutting may not be your thing. I promise you that if you move the paper and just have your snips go up and down, open and close, that you will be able to fussy cut very quickly, very nicely. You will have a beautiful look. Just takes a second because we just have these two little sentiments. Get this one cut out, and then the I love you also. Okay, this is going to go right on the card. Isn't that cute? Okay, the I love you. This is going to go on the inside. Which I haven't shown you yet, but I will in a minute. Okay, the I love you. Let's get all our scraps out of the way. Okay. Now remember I just said you put these strips back because you may need them later. Well, this is a sentiment that I really want popped up. I'm not going to peel off the paper backing yet, but I am just going to place it right there to show you how cute it looks popped up like that. Now look at on this card. I wanted to have the leaves pop out even more. So I took the gold threading, and you're going to need your mini glue dots at this point, and I took the end and I just hold it with my thumb and my pointer finger and wrap it around 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and then I'm going to grab them together, just like that. Cut it off the spool. Okay. Pinching in the middle, I am going to grab a mini glue dot, and it's going to hold all those strands together. And pull up. See it's on there? Then I'm going to turn it over and put it on another mini glue dot and press. And then I'm going to just take my thumb and my pointer finger and kind of roll it a little bit. And this holds it together. Have you ever tried to tie a knot with this thread to hold this together? It's not easy. So I do it this way, and it's very simple. Then I have the adhesive already on the thread, so I can just stick it right down there where it belongs. Now I can pull the backing off and add just wanted to say, there's my I love you. We need another piece of layer cardstock. So I'm going to cut that out for those who are new so they can see. Let me put the I love you there so I don't lose it. When I want a layer piece, I take a full piece and I put the end at 5.5. Close my ruler, and then I have 2 card bases at this point. Then I flip one of them over to the 4-inch mark, cut, then I turn it and cut at 5.25, and that is our layering piece. I like to cut a bunch of these out and just have them in a case so I can use them as I need them. All right, so now we're going to go to the inside of this card. And where'd my little heart go? There it is. Here's my little heart. I need to put that back into my folder. I could leave it plain, but it's so much prettier when it has the same design. So I'm just running that through real quick. So look at that. Now it's white, white, and white. So let me see what I've got in here. Do I have any hearts? I just have all white ones. I don't have any hearts right now. So let me go to the punch and show you how that works. I want one of these hearts. So I'm going to cut this off that I've been punching. I've used them all. And I will take my punch and set it right in there and line it up. And I have 2 leaves, a large heart and a small heart. If that's not simple, I don't know what is. So I'm going to put this heart right on the big embossed heart with the liquid glue. Then I'm going to put the large heart onto the layer piece. You guys knew I'd lose the, oh, there it is. You guys knew I'd lose the I love you, right? Almost did. I love you goes right there. And then the layer piece gets put on the inside. This card is super easy as long as you don't turn your layer piece over the wrong way when you emboss it, right? But now you know what to do because I showed you the boo-boo. All right, so there we go. Now the sequence. On this one, I didn't add the sequence. On this one, original. But I'm going to add it here just to see what it does. If you need to add sequence, if you're going to add sequence, you're going to need your, take your pick tool, and I think I'm going to add the gold. The rule is 3. So there we go. Simple as can be. And everything is in the suite. Oh yeah, I think I like the sequence. What about you guys? Not that I can see what you're saying, but I'll see it in a minute. Oh, I see a heart. So you like the sequence too. Maybe I should add. Let's see what. Let's take a chance and see what the pink looks like on here. Let's do it. Ooh, that's pretty too. See what happens when you play around? You just never know till you try, right? All right, so whoever wins this card will get to choose the pink or the gold sequence, because otherwise they're exactly the same. Very, very dainty, soft card. I hope you like it. This suite is beautiful. You can get it now, and if you get the whole suite, you will have earned 1 celebration item, and if you add a little bit more to that, because I think it was $78, so if you get up to 100, you'll get 2 celebration items or 1 $100 item. All right, I'm going to go look at the comments and see if anybody had anything to say since I couldn't see you. Join me Tuesday at 2. I have made a box and another card that I absolutely adore. I want to show you right now, but I'm not. You need to come back on Tuesday. Same channel. See you then. Bye-bye.